Hi, I'm Jana Vondran and I'm the Senior Vice President of Global Business Services for Ingram Micro. So we have about 3,000 associates in our Global Business Center services in Manila as well as in Sofia. We are a $50 billion company, so you can imagine our transactional volume is just enormous. I mean, we are not talking about just a couple of million purchase orders. We are talking about millions of purchase orders, sales orders, invoices that we are processing on an annual basis. So execution is an enormously important piece for us. Ingram Micro's vision is, with Ingram Micro, we deliver on the promise of technology. And if we can free up our resources in the organization by speeding up, by making seamless operational processes so that we can utilize our associates to have that customer interaction and connection, and really understanding what are some of the challenges that they are facing so we can provide services to them. That's really what it's kind of where we are operating. How do we actually make our customer base within their different markets, if it's healthcare, education, and so on, how do we really help them to drive digital transformation? And new technologies coming on has been a constant throughout the history of the company. We started our Celonis journey about a year ago with P2P and order to cash. We are a 40-year-old company. A lot of our processes are not built by design, but often just built based on history and how it's been driven, and looking across the whole process and seeing it come together and really seeing where some of those challenges lay has been a huge game changer for us. An interesting thing we found is that we thought, well, with a lot of manual intervention, we are improving the ETA accuracy to our customers. Celonis showed us that that is not the case. So we had, for example, without any manual intervention, ETA accuracy in certain countries was 65%, and then we realized even though our associates were touching ETA and kind of making adjustments to that ETA on average 3.5 times for everything, the accuracy rate was still at 65%. So a lot of what we thought we are doing in order to kind of help and improve the organization was just wasted activity. How do we really focus on the right things to bring improvements, and how do we really focus on the right things to execute towards where we want to go? What Celonis does is takes away all that subjectivity and truly dives into the systems itself, bringing us those data points without any emotions, without any commentary. It's bringing us the data visibility truly to our fingertips so that we make the right decisions. My personal vision when it comes to digital transformation is really to change the setup or the structure of our business operations. We can have 70% of our associates really working on the value driving, the key account management, the analytics, the sales technical support services, consulting, advising our customers on what are the right configurations. We can focus on that and have 30% really focused on the day-to-day, the orders, the invoices, and that kind of more back office support. That's really where we want to drive digital transformation. The speed of the market, the industry is so fast these days, we really need to be more agile. You have to have the right people, you have to have the right tools and technology with you, and you have to have the right mindset.